Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Path of Exile 2. We are going to be continuing through Act 3, and hopefully maybe finishing it today. I don't know. It depends on how my attitude is today. If you watched my stream yesterday, you know I wasn't in the best of mood because I kept running into frustrating things that kept one-shotting me, and it was quite frustrating. I make no promises that today will be any better, but let me... sorry, I'm trying to move the... Okay, can I pick the camera, please? Thank you. We'll move the camera over there so that hopefully it's kind of out of the way of all of the interface items. And yeah, so we are supposed to be heading into the Machinarium, which apparently we still have our portal from our last session. So ideally, we just hop in there and get started. I don't really remember what we're supposed to do here. I've also been playing a couple of different characters since yesterday, so I gotta get back in the swing of how the rotation for this guy works. I believe it's stun grenades for mostly mob packs, maybe some oil grenades followed by some explosive grenades. Yeah. We don't really need 2 instances of explosive shot. We'll put our gas grenades there. Alright, so we'll see. Alright, so we are searching the Machinarium for a large soul core. That is what we are trying to get done today, so we'll see.
That's gonna come alive, ain't it?
This is a ball.
I just know it.
A ball ruin that hasn't been looted? This mechanism, if powered with a small soul core, it could open that door. There should definitely be soul cores somewhere around here. They had to power these constructs somehow.
Okay, so... Whoop.
Blind him!
I guess that's not the direction we need to go. Try this way. Nope, not that way either. So, I'm guessing this is probably going to be like a central room with a large area around it. I'm kind of guessing that's what's going to end up happening. Okay, so I'm kind of wondering if maybe we have 5 grenades there. It might make more sense to switch up. I wonder what the area for that is. So I'm considering maybe swapping over my scatter shot to my explosive shot, or my explosive grenades. 40% more area of effect. If I did, I could probably do magnified shot on that. So that way, they'll have a wider spread. We'll try this for a little bit. I don't know that we necessarily need that much in the way of the explosive grenades. I just need to stun them and then get them destroyed. Yeah. Okay. Because then I can instantly pop them off like that. So let's try that for a little bit. Whoa.
Daft machine.
That's pretty potent. We'll try that for a little bit. Oh, didn't see him. Nice. That's pretty satisfying when they just do that. It's pretty satisfying. So search the thing for a small soul core to open the door. Oh, there we go.
Oh, it's warm. Why is it warm?
Yeah, because it has magic. That's likely the answer.
Oh, goodness.
Of
Crap.
course.
No stone
No, that's satisfying right there. Just pop off a couple of grenades. And then instantly... Oh, I like that. I like that. Okay, proceed deeper into... Oh! Mm-hmm. I like that. Alright, I, as always, forgot to bring up my guide here. I need to know what the next part of our leveling tree is supposed to be. So let's go ahead and bring that up on the screen here. We are down at... Oh, okay. We've already gotten... I'm just backing the tree that I'm looking at to the point where I can actually see what we're doing. Okay, so we are trying to get down to this here. So next up is going to be a dexterity node, maybe. Wait, hold on. Strength, dexterity, strength. Okay, yeah. Dexterity.
Eat this!
My brain is just not firing on all cylinders right now. The new strategy is kind of screwing with my head. Nice. Okay. Stack. So.
Another notch on my helmet.
Construct crossbow. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about it. Not necessarily going to do anything with it, but let's see. We have 56 and 50. We could get some pretty decent stuff out of this. It'd be really nice if I could get a movement upgrade enchantment, but this would, I don't know. I kind of want to head back to town. We'll try to enchant both of these and see. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do this because like I said in the last episode, I really want to try to hold on to having the extra grenades. Since we're doing mostly grenade-related stuff, the extra damage from the crossbow isn't really going to help much. So probably not going to upgrade until we get another crossbow that gives us additional grenades, because I really like having that. So first things we're going to do is we're going to check that out. Okay, that got us some fire resistance. I really want to get some movement though. So if we can't get movement on our boots, then I'm not really going to hold on to any of that. And yeah, we're going to sell this because it's not really going to help out with our grenade skills very much. I'd rather throw an extra grenade than that. So this one's giving us extra strength already. Just want to see if there's anything. I don't foresee. Yeah, we already upgraded that. Does not appear to be any helmets available for us right now. This will give us another chance at the boots. That'll give us another chance at the boots. If I can get some movement, increased movement speed, then yeah. I shouldn't have wasted that. I'm pretty sure the movement speed is a prefix. So if we don't get if we don't immediately get the speed, then we're not going to get it. I got to remember that.
What do you need?
165 mana, 248. Nah, mess with that. Okay, I think that's it for there. Let's make sure that we offload all of our gear, get ourselves a stack of that, just so we have it available in case I want it, and then we'll continue deeper into the Machinarium. Sounds like a cookie.
Get done!
I'd imagine that for most of these, one set of grenades is probably enough. Oh, but not these guys. That's pretty satisfying. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. All right. Every once in a while, I'll explosive shot something. Just to kind of quickly get him dead. So we need another small soul core every time we come up to one of these altars. See if we can find one. Gotta be ready to stun those fast-moving ones. Oh, there's a chest over there. I want that. Definitely want that.
Blind him!
Votive Raiment. I'm trying to... The thing is that, you know, in general, when you're trying to just get through a map, I generally try to just pick a direction and go, but when we're searching for objects like this, I don't want to like run all the way through a map and end up bypassing one, so... Oops. I saw one. Oh, let me move. Let me move. I hate it when it does that.
Not yet! One down.
That does it. Okay. I remember we were kind of back... Yeah, right over there. So we'll run back over to that one, put the soul core in, and see what happens. Oh, boo. Go this way. Down... Up. Altar. The door will open. And then up we go. Ow.
Eat this! Need a sec. Need a sec.
Ow.
Need more time.
That's unreasonable. That was unreasonable. Yes, I do. Oh, come on. These guys. Okay, hold on here. Alright. I do need to start putting the oil grenade because I think it actually increases the damage of the...
Hey, this!
The AoE on some of these abilities are just ridiculous, man. There needs to be a way to dodge that stuff. This guy has pretty decent wind-ups on his attacks, but I mean, look at that. There's no way for me to get out of that. The wind-ups need to be like a half-second longer or something like that, because sometimes this fight's very similar to the the Lachlan fight, where a lot of times he gives you a nice big fat wind-up, but then all of a sudden the attack just comes out of nowhere, and the timing is actually different. It's not in your imagination. Sometimes the timing just all of a sudden the wind-up doesn't happen. He just goes into the middle of his attack, and it's really frustrating. See, that's a decent wind-up.
Need a sec.
It's the AoE on that's too wide. It's too wide. If you're too close, and that's ridiculous. The only reason I didn't die right there is because I got lucky with his. He went up and he went in a different. Look at. Look, I'm sorry, but they should have one long-range cone ability that they do, and then they should have to wait for a while to be able to use that again. If I'm staying far away from the enemy, I should be in relatively low risk of being one-shot by anything. This is ridiculous. There's way too much visual crap going on for these random things to just come out of nowhere. There's got to be a wind-up for this stuff. Anything that's going to take more than like half your life, there needs to be an obvious visual wind-up for it. It can't just come out of nowhere. Like, that ability is not unreasonable because it only hits right next to him. That's fine.
Not yet. Need a sec.
He shouldn't be able to run right after that either. He can either run at me, or he can do an attack. He can't do both. You can't have squishy characters that have a dude run up on them and then immediately do a slam attack on you. You can't do that. I don't have the armor for that. Look at this. The only reason I didn't die right there is because I got extremely lucky.
Not yet.
You see what I mean? There has to be the bosses have to also be balanced as the characters have to be balanced. They put limitations on our ability to just go through and just wail on stuff like that. The bosses need to have limitations on how quickly they can wail on you. It shouldn't just be up to blind luck. Like, look at that. He shouldn't be able to just gonna try to do a little bit more in the way of stunning. Like, if I roll early, I get hit. If I wait till the last second to roll, I'm not able to cover enough distance to get out of his AoE for that. That's ridiculous. One! You get one! You get one big whammy attack like that. You don't get to do 3 in a row that you cannot dodge. Those of us who don't have armor can't sustain that. You get one big whammy attack, and then we get a break for a little bit. The stuff that this boss is doing, this is end of the act stuff. This is ridiculous.
Need more time.
You get one big whammy attack, and then we get a break to reposition, to get ready for something else. To heal, to do something other than just get here, just get like two-shot it.
Need more time. Need more time.
That's not reasonable. If you're gonna do 3 attacks like that, you gotta give me at least a second to recover from a roll so I can roll the other direction. You can't just go boom, boom, boom like that. You just can't. You can't do it that way. Only a warrior might have the armor to sustain that, and the rest of us don't. And the warrior would struggle to do that. Wrong button. Like, what are you supposed to do against that? What are you supposed to do against that? You can take one of those hits, and then you need a second to regroup. I don't have a problem with the fact that he's able to hit three times in a row, but there needs to be a lot more space in between those hits to give you time, if you get hit by one, to roll away and hopefully not get hit by the second one. because it stuns you for a second, prevents you from rolling again, and then immediately you get slammed again. You can't do it that way. There was not enough thought put into some of these abilities that they did. They're like, oh, this looks cool.
Not yet. You're done. Not yet.
How are you supposed to avoid that? There should never be an attack that you can't avoid. If you want this to be a skill-based game, you have to make attacks avoidable. Look at that. The only reason I didn't get hit by that is because I got lucky and he started it in a bad spot.
Not yet.
And now he gets to jump around the battlefield
Need a sec.
and run and then slam on that thing faster than I'm able to have a chance of rolling away from it. And now I'm too busy running away to be able to take advantage of the fact that I stunned him. So I understand they want the bot. Okay, I thought I was dead. That one was on me. But, like, I understand they want these boss fights to be challenging, but, like, there's a difference between challenging and frustrating. And a lot of these fights, like this guy, this is just frustrating. This isn't challenging. It's all based on whether you get bad luck or not. You either need to be super lucky or you need to have lightning fucking quick reflexes. And that's not reasonable. Not for a game like this. This is an RPG. It's not an action game. I know it says action RPG in the title, but like that, there needs to be a limit to that.
Need a sec.
Like, there's no way my wife and I are ever going to get through this together. There's no way. She's not a gamer. She has no chance. She has no chance of even doing anything close to this. And this is supposed to be a game where you can sit and do couch co-op with your friends and stuff.
Need a sec.
They need a hardcore mode and an easy mode. They really need to have a difficulty option, so that those of us who just want to play to enjoy the game can just play to enjoy the game, and then the people who really want a challenge can have their challenge, and give them rewards for doing the extra difficulty, and the rest of us can be content with just enjoying playing the game. Look at that. The only reason I didn't die there is because I got super lucky. I can't take the time to put down the oil thing. I need to get all 4 of my grenades out. One shot. I got one shot. I'm right in the level range. Like, this should not be this difficult. This is unreasonable. You should not have to fight a boss 15 times to get him.
Blind him!
Even by just luck, I should have beat him by now.
Not yet.
This is just...
More time.
We're gonna be done. This is the last time I fight this guy. Yeah, I'm done with this area. I'm done with it. And I'm not coming back here unless I have a specific reason to. Because it's just not reasonable. If we can't complete this area without coming here, then to be perfectly honest with you, I'm probably done with the game until some kind of rebalance comes out, because I'm just that's not fun. Bosses like that are not fun.
What do you know? Be wary. Yes?
All right, so I don't even know. So we're done. Am I able to untrack things? Because I don't even want to see that on my damn list at this point. I just want it to go away. Or whatever. So where is the... It's up here. It's just... It's not fun. That's not fun. There's no fun in bashing your head up against a boss. And yeah... Learn the mechanics or get good or whatever the elitist people try to say about why things are the way they are. You know, it's a video game. I don't want to have to do any of that. I want to just play. That's all I want to do. I just want to play. This is, and you know, I know there's going to be people say, oh, it's early access. They're going to fix it. If you didn't want to deal with the testing stuff, you shouldn't play it early access. Well, I had people bugging me to get the early access. I knew that this was how it was going to be. I should have just waited. I should have just waited for the full release. I should have waited for the full release, and then I wouldn't be going through this right now, because it probably would have addressed a lot of the issues that I'm having. You know, if my size is supposed to be 0 and there's a slight gap for me to get through, let me get through the gap. Apparently it's not 0 against everything. There was plenty of room for me to jump through there. There's no reason I should have been trapped.
More time! Reload!
I don't even know what spirit gem I'm supposed to try to go after now. Trying to find where I'm supposed to be here. Flash, oil, explosive shot. In Act 3, time of need or overwhelming presence. Don't have enough spirit to do another of these. Don't have the strength either. So as always, we're just gonna have to let it sit there. Why drop something for me if I can't use it? We're gonna go up this way.
These bastards gotta pay for what they did to those children.
Okay, I'm guessing we're gonna fight a boss here. And I'm guessing it's probably gonna be another obnoxiously ridiculous boss that requires you to have something that's gonna require 20, 40, 50 tries to get done.
I don't want your damn dark power. But I'll sure as hell use it against you.
So was there a point to that? Okay, I'm not sure what the point of that was.
Fire in the hole! You can't be serious. A flying bone stick. Not yet.
No. Like, seriously, no.
Where do I go?
Like, seriously, come on. Look, this is just a big waste of time. I have to stand there while she flies around like a fucking retard.
Wait a sec.
The further I get into this game, the less fun it is. Like, it's great that the developers are trying to be inventive and create interesting boss fights, but there's too many bosses for every boss fight to be interesting. There's too many mechanics to remember. Look how long it's taking us to do this. If it's either time-consuming and trivial, or it's time-consuming and very difficult. I don't want to fight boss after boss after boss and they all take 10 minutes to fucking fight them. Where is she? I can't even see. She's off my screen. This isn't even the boss we're supposed to be fighting.
Need a sec.
I don't see. We're not, I can't even see her. Where? If you get unlucky with the placement on that, you're screwed. I have no potions left, so now I'm screwed. Any more damage, I'm just done.
Reload. Out of mana. Need more time. Need more time.
Come on. There's no way I can finish this. I need to be able to heal. And then now, after all that work that I just did, I have to go back and start the fight all the way over from the beginning. If you're gonna make bosses single attempts, then the fights need to be a lot shorter. They just need to be a lot shorter. How much time did we just spend fighting this? Got her all the way down to 10%, and then now I have to do the entire fight all the way over from the beginning again. That is not fun. It's not fun. Alright, do your flying around the fucking thing, and I can't do anything to you for the first 5 seconds of the first fucking 60 seconds of the fight. You need more time before that goes off. You need more time before that goes off. By the time I realize it's happening, there's too much visually going on the screen for me to watch her. I need to be looking around at the ground to make sure that nothing's there, and then by the time it shows up, it's too late. It needs another, like, half a second to a second before that goes off to give you time to recognize that there's an area of attack thing happening, and to give you a chance to actually roll out of it. Like, they have to cater this game to the average person. The average person isn't going to do all this crap. The average person isn't going to get through the first act of this game. I'm capable of doing this. I'm capable of doing a fair bit of this stuff. Some of these bosses are just outside of my ability to do as they stand right now. They just are. And I'm a pretty decent gamer. I've been doing this crap for 30 years, and I've played a bunch of different stuff. Like, I'm no slouch when it comes to video games. I may not be, like, top tier or anything, but it's not a skill issue. So, I have a 0. I have a 0. When I dodge, I get 0. I'm supposed to be able to dodge through that, but no. Alright, I'm fighting this boss one more time, and if we don't get through it, the stream is done. I'm sorry, I can't do this anymore. And to be perfectly honest with you, I'm probably not going to pick. I'm probably not even going to play this game again until some kind of serious boss rebalance happens, because this is just not fun. When every boss doesn't need to be a challenge. A few bosses in the game need to be a significant challenge. Every other boss just needs to be a, hey, this is kind of a cool fight. But they tried to make every boss interesting. It's like, I don't want that. I don't want every boss to be interesting. I want some of the bosses, some of the important bosses to be like capstone bosses where their fights are like this.
Need more time.
And the rest of them are just, you know, mildly more difficult than standard rares. And that's it. This is ridiculous. It's not fun. Look how much time I'm having to spend on this. That needs so much more time before it goes off. You can't expect me to keep an eye on her and also watch where I'm going. A person only has so much bandwidth. I'm sure after enough attempts, you'll get this done, but who wants to spend 15, 20 times trying to learn this fucking boss? Then you're gonna move on to something else, and by the time you come back through this for the second time, for the second character, you're not gonna remember all the things you needed to remember for this. There's too much going on. The only fights that should require you to memorize anything are the end of act bosses. That's it. Everything else, you should be able to just muscle your way through. Yeah.
Need a sec. Blind him! Need a sec.
All right, and that's the end of our stream. I'm sorry. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, and I don't know if I'm gonna play. I don't know if I'm gonna do this anymore. It's not fun. This is not fun. There's no enjoyment in this. This is just this is the old style ridiculous games that you just have to grit through and just keep trying and bash your head against it until you finally get through it, and finally you get through it, and then you go on to another one, and it's just more of the same. I thought we were past the times where the hardcore mentality is what games were going for. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. And the crappy thing is that most of the time outside of the boss fights, this game is really fun and awesome. But then you come up against the boss and the mentality shifts into, nope, you gotta be hardcore, you gotta just figure it out and make it happen. I don't wanna play games like that. So I'm done. I make no promises as to when future Path of Exile 2 content comes out. To be perfectly honest with you, until I see a patch note that says that non-act bosses have been significantly made easier, I'm just not doing this crap anymore. It's just way too much. Look how much time we wasted on 2 bosses and didn't get anything done. There's a reason I didn't do end-of-game content in the original World of Warcraft. Because I didn't want to spend days and hours and hours and hours beating my head against the boss to hopefully eventually kill them. There's no enjoyment in that for me. And I don't want to do it. I'm certainly not going to do it here. So I'm done with this game. I'm done with this game until I hear something is coming that's much better. Because this is not it. This is crap. This right here is crap. The only bosses that should require this level of effort are end of act bosses. Period. So I'm done. See you next time. Sorry it ended up this way.